Hi, I'm Jason Atkins.
I'm Joshua Sparks, and this is your CAVS News Show.
From the studios of Chillicothe High School, this is your CAVS News Show.
There was a shooting on Laurel Street this past Tuesday, and it included Bobby and April Lazar and April's husband, Jerry. April was staying with her sister after there was a domestic incident with her husband. Police received a call at 6:39 a.m. from Bobby, who was sobbing, saying that her husband had shot her sister. They were in the backyard of the home when he came through a gate and shot April, and then turned the gun on himself. A bystander, Lisa Hayden, was interviewed, and she said that she had lived here for more than 25 years without anything of this happening. Authorities confirmed that Jerry had died in the hospital from the gunshot wound, and April was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, let's go to Parker Tracy with Pop Fusion.
Hi, I'm Parker Tracy, and welcome to Pop Fusion. Yes, I'm back. Now you get to see my beautiful face and hear my golden voice. Speaking of gold, the Golden Globe Awards were on January 10th, so let's talk about the winners for this year. The winner for the Best Motion Picture Drama is The Revenant, and the Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama is Leonardo DiCaprio, from The Revenant, of course. The Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama is Brie Larson. The winner for the Best Motion Picture Comedy is The Martian. The winner for the Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy is Jennifer Lawrence from Joy. The Best Actress in a TV series or drama is Taraji P. Henson from Empire. Best Director for Motion Picture goes to Alejandro González Iñárritu for The Revenant. The Best TV Series Drama is Mr. Robot on the USA Network. The Best Original Song from a Motion Picture goes to Writings on the Wall from Spectre. The winner for the Best Actress in a Limited Series or TV Movie goes to Lady Gaga for being in American Horror Story Hotel. The Best Foreign Language Film is Son of Saul. The Best Actor in a TV series or comedy goes to Gael Garcia Bernal for Mozart in the Jungle. The Best Screenplay Motion Picture goes to Aaron Sorkin for Steve Jobs. The Best Original Score in a movie goes to Ennio Morricone for The Hateful Eight. The Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture goes to Sylvester Stallone for Creed. The Best Animated Feature goes to Inside Out. The Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy goes to Matt Damon for The Martian. The Best Actor in a TV series or drama goes to Jon Hamm for Mad Men. The Best Supporting Actor in a series, limited series, or TV movie goes to Christian Slater for Mr. Robot. Best Actor in a limited series or TV movie goes to Oscar Isaac for Show Me a Hero. The Best TV Movie or Limited Series goes to Wolf Hall on PBS. The Best TV Series, Musical, or Comedy goes to Mozart in the Jungle. Best Supporting Actress in a Series or Limited Series or TV Movie goes to Maura Tierney for The Affair. The Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture goes to Kate Winslet in Steve Jobs. And finally, the Cecil B. DeMille Award goes to Denzel Washington. One last thing, if you're interested, the Oscar nominations have been announced. I won't go into detail, but I'll make sure to cover them sometime soon. But for now, back to my buddies in the studio.
Thanks, Parker. North Korea said it successfully tested a miniaturized hydrogen nuclear bomb on Wednesday, claiming a significant advance in its strike capability and setting off alarm bells in Japan and South Korea. The test, the fourth time the isolated state has exploded a nuclear device, was ordered by young leader Kim Jong-un and successfully conducted at 10 a.m. local time. Kim was quoted in a handwritten note as saying, "Let the world look up to the strong, self-reliant nuclear-armed state." South Korean intelligence officials and several analysts questioned whether Wednesday's explosion was indeed a full-fledged test of a hydrogen device, but the reported nuclear test drew commendation abroad, including from China and Russia. North Korea's two main allies, China, expressed resolute opposition and said it would lodge a protest with Pyongyang. Now let's go to Ryan Kincaid with Did You Know?
Hey guys, welcome to the first Did You Know of the New Year. I'm Ryan Kincaid, and I think that in the spirit of the new year, we should take a look back on what happened during other years that ended in the number 6. Let's start with the year 1776, when a little country in the New World declared independence from its European overlords. That little country was the United States, and our country turns 240 years old this year. Fast forward to 1806, and you will observe the collapse of the Holy Roman Empire on the 6th of August. The empire was responsible for conquering most of Europe at its height, and it still influences several Mediterranean nations today. Moving on to 1876, a man by the name of Alexander Graham Bell creates a device that can let voice messages be carried out across great distances on wires to replace the telegraph. This is today known as the telephone. In 1916, only 100 years ago, World War I was ravaging across Europe as the world watched to see if the allies of England, France, and Russia, or the Central Powers of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire, would win. It was a scary year to be alive as millions of people were slaughtered throughout the year. Only 70 years ago, 1946 marks the first full year after World War II. Germany was split into two, the great European powers began decolonizing, and the USSR began spreading communism to its puppet states. And finally, 10 years ago in 2006, the FIFA World Cup in Germany is won by the Italians, the war against terror is in its 5th year, and on the 2nd of July, I turned 7 years old. What history will we create in 2016? I guess we'll just have to wait until December, but until then, I'm Ryan Kincaid. Let's send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Ryan. Early Monday morning, a meth lab was discovered in a dumpster beside the Piketon Motel on East Main Street. James Howell and Christy Rose were arrested and charged with 2nd and 3rd degree drug felonies, according to Pike County Sheriff's Office's police chief, Mike Blair. He said that he was tipped off by another officer about meth being made in the area for somewhat a long time. When Blair approached the scene, he smelled a strong odor coming from one of the dumpsters. When he opened it, he found meth-making materials. He began to search a hotel nearby and discovered the couple along with meth and other drugs inside the room. They're both taken to the Scioto County Jail. Now, before we go to our next segment, we have a story from Mackay, who visited the special education class Thanksgiving.
On November 17th, the cross-categorical class had its own special celebration of Thanksgiving, where teachers and students not only got to prepare a meal for the class, but to have a chance to enjoy the meal with their friends. The cross-categorical class is a class specifically designed to assist CHS students that have greater needs than the general classes can serve. In addition to being able to witness this wonderful event, we were able to have a discussion with the amazing staff that works with these students about their feelings on the event.
This program has been going on for 4 years now. This is the biggest class that we've had here at CHS. In the past, we've had like 8 to 10 kids. This year, we have a total of 15 kids. So it's been going on for 4 years. It takes about 2.5 weeks to prepare for our Thanksgiving dinner that we have, with getting our grocery list together, with taking the kids shopping and comparing prices, and voting on what kind of pies we want to have, what kind of sides we want to have. So it takes about 2.5 weeks to get everything together.
I take the turkey home, and I have a roaster at my house, and I cook the turkey and bring it in, and then we come in and make bread pudding together, and the green beans and the corn and the pies. We bake the pies that morning.
And this just goes to show how CHS accords to the needs of its many amazing students and how we celebrate the holidays. Now back to Josh and Jason in the studio.
Thanks, Mackay. Now let's go to Do It Yourself with Elise and Audrey.
Hello, my name is Audrey Huggins.
And I'm Elise Jones, and today we are making flubber.
This is fun to play with and to entertain little kids.
The things you will need are warm water, white glue, borax, food coloring, 1, 2, 1 1/3 cup, and 3 teaspoons measuring cups, 1 large bowl and another one slightly smaller, and a spoon of some kind.
The first step is to take your large bowl and add 1 cup of warm water.
Next, add 2 cups of glue, which is approximately 4 bottles, to the large bowl.
Then add 4 drops of the food color of your choice to the large bowl. We've chosen purple.
Now take your smaller bowl and add 1 1/3 cup of water.
Then add 3 teaspoons of borax to the smaller bowl.
Now stir both mixtures thoroughly.
Then add the smaller bowl mixture to the larger bowl.
Now gently lift and stir the mixture until a tablespoon of water is left.
To store your flubber, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and store it in the fridge. That's all we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed making this. I'm Audrey Huggins.
And I'm Elise Jones. Now back to Jason and Josh in the studio.
Thanks, guys. A Pike County man, Aaron Harris, is being charged with abduction, third-degree felonies and misdemeanor charges, and assault and domestic. Aaron was driving with his girlfriend to a Pilot gas station when he jumped out of the car and ran to a nearby hotel. She then told the clerk that her boyfriend was going to beat her to death. Before she could hide, she was tackled, punched multiple times in the mouth, and was thrown back into a car where they then drove down Main Street. She escaped again and was running when a state trooper arrived at the scene. Security cameras at the hotel and Pilot both corroborated stories from witnesses. Cameras also showed a man who was not Harris driving, and police are actively seeking this man for questioning. Now let's go to sports with Taylor Boggs.
Thanks, guys. I'm Taylor Boggs with this week's CAVS News Sports Update. On Monday the 11th, the girls Cavalier bowling team split the win in a tie match against Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. Sadly, the boys team was defeated. Leading scorers of this match were Dalton Cheney and Rihanna Hauser. Also, a big congrats to Shelby Wilburn, who bowled a 199, which is an elite score. On Wednesday, January 27th, the bowling team will be traveling to Wellston High School and their match will begin at 4:30. The girls basketball team defeated Washington Courthouse on Saturday, January 9th with a final score of 55-43. The leading ladies of this game were Jasmine Jordan with 19 points and Shawnee Smith with 15 points. The girls will be traveling to East Clinton High School on Saturday, January 23rd, and their game will begin at 1:30 p.m. Even though the girls basketball team is on a winning streak, the boys basketball team had a tough loss to Wilmington High School. Nathan Rosenbauer led Chillicothe with 9 points after missing the previous 6 games with an ankle injury. The final score of this game was 80-28. The athletic department here at CHS is selling vintage uniforms and equipment during the boys and girls basketball games in front of the Haddam Gymnasium. The prices range from $1 to $10. To get more on results and upcoming events, visit the Chillicothe City School website and click on Athletics. Well, that's all I have for this week. Now back to Josh and Jason in the studio.
Thanks, Taylor. Here at Chillicothe City Schools and many other districts, school starts too early. Thankfully for us, though, we are getting a cafe.
The school will decide whether or not the cafe is a good idea or not. But for now, it seems like a pretty good idea to me.
Jason, will you fill us in on what the cafe has to offer?
According from some of the staff, the cafe will offer coffee, hot chocolate, and some granola bars and other healthy foods. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I'm Jason Atkins.
And I'm Joshua Sparks. Have a fun and safe weekend, Chillicothe.